Hi, I'm Malcolm from Woodworking Machinery Services. Today I'm going to show you how to check to see if a sliding table on a panel saw is running true to the blade itself. So to do that, the best material to use is MDF material, as what I'm going to be looking for is when I finish the cut, I'm going to be looking for what the result of the cut looks like on the board itself, and this shows up best on MDF material. Now in the video you just saw of me cutting the material itself, you should have heard a very slight back cutting noise, and what that means is when the blade itself gets to the board itself, sorry, gets to the back part of the blade, you should hear a very slight cutting sound. It's not as much as the front, but there should be a very slight cutting sound. So what that means is when the table itself is sliding, it's travelling basically parallel to the blade itself with a very, very slight movement away from the back of the blade. So exaggerated, the table is moving away from the blade like this, but it's very, very minor that it's hardly noticeable. So on the material itself, sometimes it's not the best to see, depending on, I don't know if you can see that in the light, you should see a crisscross pattern basically. The taller the board, or the thicker the board, the better that crisscross mark should show up. But I can see a perfect crisscross mark in there. There's no chipping on the top side, and if the scribe blade is set correctly, there shouldn't be any chipping on the bottom side of the blade. So if you find that that's not happening, it would basically mean that the sliding table is not travelling true to the blade itself. It could be travelling towards the back of the blade, or could be travelling away from the blade. And that will also give you problems with squareness. So it's very important to check this part of the machine first before you even attempt squaring a saw, as if you square the saw first and then find that the sliding table is not travelling true to the blade, then you just have to go back and do the whole thing again from the beginning. So that's in a very, very simply how to check to see if a sliding table is travelling true to the blade without using any tools whatsoever. So further to what I was just explaining about the sliding table, if it's not cutting true to the blade, obviously an adjustment needs to be made. The adjustments vary on different brands of machines. Some brands are quite simple to adjust, some brands are quite difficult to adjust. So if you're unsure, the best thing to do is either contact us directly at Woodworking Machinery Services in Western Australia, or contact your local service agent, and they'll be happy to come out and do the work for you.